And guys, we're here at the Survivor Series pay-per-view as our opening contest is for the Intercontinental Championship. The big guy was forced to defend his championship against the person who never got the third and final match for the championship, Max Fatal, and he will be facing the big guy for the IC belt tonight to kick off Survivor Series. And what an epic match, as we have 3 matches brought for you guys here. As we've got the big guy versus Max Fatal for the Intercontinental Championship. We've got the European Championship match still to come. And we've got a tables match between GMT and Cesaro for the main event of the pay-per-view tonight. Now this should be a really good match here, as Max Fatal is owed his rematch. And out comes the challenger, none other than the man that made GMT tap out just a couple months ago, or a month ago, I don't even know. I think it was a month ago. He has made the former Intercontinental Champion GMT tap out to the crossface. This is none other than Max Fatal. Okay guys, this is a big match. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Got the big guy going one-on-one with Max Fatal for the belt. This doesn't feel quite right without GMT out here, but I mean,
welcome to the second longest running pay-per-view with WWE. Welcome to the Thanksgiving tradition that is the Survivor Series. And the
let's tell you how this match came about. Okay, Max Fatal was fighting GMT, the current Intercontinental Champion at the time, for the belt at the pay-per-view. And GMT ended up giving Max Fatal a concussion, causing him not to be able to compete. And then all of a sudden, the big guy on SmackDown came out and cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase that he won at the pay-per-view. After GMT had already fought Nitro in an amazing match, he actually had received a Nitro cutter in the match and was already wore out. And then the big guy came down, hit him with a meat hook clothesline to the already damaged head from the Nitro cutter, causing him to pick up the victory, which made Max Fatal unable to have his rematch for the Intercontinental Championship, his last match that he was owed for the belt. So now we've got this match 2 months later at Survivor Series. And the big guy with an eye rake to Max Fatal. TBG throwing Max Fatal into the corner, now a huge clothesline to the back of the neck. Oh, the big guy grabbing him by the throat, lifting him up. And now a huge power slam from the big guy to Max Fatal. The big guy is taking control over Max Fatal so far. Shit, the big guy lifting Fatal up. Fatal able to counter though out into a Russian leg sweep. And club to the back by Max Fatal. Oh, and now a huge chop. But the big guy's able to counter off. And shoulder switch power slam from the big guy. The big guy is set to clean house here tonight if he keeps this up. Oh, and he grabs Max Fatal by the neck again.
Such power
and another power slam from the big guy. The big guy with a huge big boot driving Max Fatal back into the canvas. The big guy is having his way with Max Fatal as of right now. Max Fatal going for a shot. Oh, and then Max Fatal counters a shoulder block from the big guy into a running bulldog. Max Fatal's looking to try to rally here. And he's got the vice in. He's got him in the vice. Max Fatal, as we know, is a submission specialist. Can he get the big guy to tap out to the vice? He's already got GMT to tap out to the crossface, the first person to ever tap out GMT.
What's this?
And the big guy with a huge big boot to Max Fatal. Oh, and now the meat hook clothesline from down lower. But Max Fatal pretty well no-sells it and gets right back up to his feet. But the big guy taking him down with a shoulder switch power slam. Oh, Max Fatal back up to his feet.
Not this.
Oh, he went for a clothesline, but the big guy caught him. Holy shit. No. Fuck.
What a move.
Shit.
There's a cover. 2, 3.
Oh my god.
The match is over. And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Max Fatal was going to rally there and he went for a clothesline. The big guy caught his arm and lifted him up into a shell shock. And it was over there. Looked like Max Fatal tried to crawl and get up, but he couldn't. Damn, the shell shock was too much.
We saw during the match.
Okay, well, to kick off the Survivor Series pay-per-view, we have the big guy, Ryback, defend his Intercontinental Championship for the first time against Max Fatal. Wow. That was pretty dominant there from the big guy.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, the big guy.
There should be no doubt in anyone's mind that he is the true and deserving champion.
Okay, guys, and we're here with the second of 3 matches here tonight at Survivor Series, as we got Colin Cassady set to face Randy Orton for the European Championship.
Making his way to the
We
ring.
all know Big Cass
From Queens,
is
New York, Colin
wrestling
Cassady.
history and how much we hate him on here. Colin Cassady had, what, about 20 different title shots against GMT and failed on pretty much all of them, but like 1 or 2. So, yeah, Big Cass's track record ain't very good. I don't know how many matches he's had against Randy Orton for this belt. I'm pretty sure Randy Orton took the belt from him, but I mean, we'll have to see. I think this should be a good match. We've seen Randy Orton's history too with the Intercontinental Championship. Randy Orton is one of the 2 people to take it from GMT, along with, well, in an actual match. The big guy has taken it from him twice via the briefcase. But Colin Cassady and Randy Orton actually won the belt and took it away from him, so they've got something credible for them there. And out comes your WWE European Champion, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
He is the European Champion, Randy Orton!
Oh man, 2 of the most exciting superstars in the WWE, and the title is on the line.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for this match. I've never seen Randy Orton versus Colin Cassady on here, and it seems like it'd be good, so let's hope so. And of course, still to come, we've got the main event, as we already seen the big guy defeated Max Fatal for the Intercontinental Championship to kick off the pay-per-view. But still to come tonight at Survivor Series is the main event, which is GMT taking on the returning Cesaro in a tables match. This matchup's gotten very personal between the 2, simply because GMT has tried to assault Tyson Kidd, Cesaro's tag team partner, on SmackDown this past week, and it really got under the skin of Cesaro, of course. So we're making that a tables match for the main event. So we're set here to see the European Championship be put on the line tonight, as Randy Orton, the champion, takes on his challenger, the 7-foot-tall Colin Cassady.
Here we go, and this one's destined to be a human demolition derby.
Randy Orton, Colin Cassady. Not much to say about these 2. We haven't seen the build-up, but I mean, this just sounds like a good match. Let's hope it's a good match. Colin Cassady with the takedown now, throwing Randy Orton to the ground. Look at the size difference between Colin Cassady and Randy Orton. I'm just telling you how big Colin Cassady is. Randy Orton with an uppercut. Now they're back into the holds. Colin Cassady with a side headlock takedown to Randy Orton. Randy Orton fighting back to his feet though with a side headlock. Now Big Cass shoves him off into the corner.
Look at these two jockey for position.
Now they're back into the tie-ups. Big Cass into a side headlock. Randy Orton throws Big Cass into the corner. Big Cass fighting back with a big knee to the stomach of Orton. They're back into the tie-ups. Colin Cassady takes advantage again. Now wrenching the head of Randy Orton. Randy Orton pushing him down though, shoving him off of him. But Colin Cassady reversing the Irish whip, throwing Randy Orton to the corner. Now Colin Cassady looking to power Randy Orton into that corner. Randy Orton flies out. Randy Orton catches Colin Cassady with a knee to the stomach. Now Randy Orton powering Big Cass into the corner, knocking him to the ground. Now Randy Orton with a knee to the side of the skull of Colin Cassady. Now a stomp to the leg of Big Cass. And now a DDT from Randy Orton.
It's well documented that Randy Orton has no absence of malice. And that will come into play in this match.
Now Randy Orton powering Colin Cassady into that corner. Colin Cassady fighting back with a knee to the stomach. He went for a chop. Randy Orton blocked it there. Now strong rights from Orton and a kick. Colin Cassady catches it. Orton pushes him off. Now Orton kick to the stomach and then a huge DDT from Randy Orton.
And did you hear the impact on that kick?
Now stomp to the chest of Colin Cassady. Randy Orton's lifting Big Cass up. Big Cass catches him near the gut.
Nice dodge there.
Randy Orton throws Big Cass over the ropes. And I'll punch the stomach out. He's pulling him back in for a rope on DDT.
Oh, back to the head. Back to the temple.
Oh, now he's looking to stomp the limbs of Colin Cassady after that rope on DDT. He's just weighing down Big Cass. And a stomp right to the skull of Colin Cassady. Now he's going for the cover. 1, 2. And then Big Cass with a kick out at 2. Oh, well, Randy Orton not wasting any time with an RKO. Now he needs to crawl the cover. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton gets the win. Randy Orton also retains his championship. Randy Orton retains the European Championship tonight. Not much of a fight given by Colin Cassady, but it was a decent match.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
And the cover there is 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton picks up the win with the RKO.
Here is your winner, and still European champion.
The Apex Predator retains the European Championship.
Orton!
Hey guys, and we're here with the main event for the Survivor Series pay-per-view as we got the returning Cesaro taking on the former Intercontinental Champion GMT in a tables match. Now this matchup, this rivalry has gotten very personal over the weeks, as starting out GMT was forced to take on Cesaro after Cesaro returning from a half a year injury, which has kept Factor Fiction off out of the tag team pictures on the shelf. But Cesaro is back now. He took on GMT. GMT walked away from the match and ended up coming back into the match, fighting Cesaro. But then the week right before this pay-per-view, GMT was set to take on Tyson Kidd, and GMT ended up trying to assault Tyson Kidd after their matchup, but Cesaro came down to the aid of Tyson Kidd, resulting in this huge matchup. And here comes none other than the former three or 4 time, I don't know, he's won a lot of Intercontinental Championships, and he is the Intercontinental Champion of the WWE Universe mode. He is none other than GMT. GMT and the fans haven't been seeing eye to eye as of late. but that's okay. GMT does not care, as he is looking to take on Cesaro, looking to take out some of his frustrations on Cesaro here tonight.
Here we go, and
here we got the one-on-one tables match here. GMT kicks off the match with a huge short arm clothesline. Now GMT calling for it as he does a handspraying cartwheel elbow draw. Now GMT lifting Cesaro back to his feet. Cesaro countering with a knee to the gut. GMT countering off throwing Cesaro into the corner. Cesaro powers out of the side of the headlock into a Russian leg sweep. Cesaro with the double boots to the stomach of GMT. Now goes for a club, but GMT gets out of the way with another huge short arm clothesline. Now stomping the gut of Cesaro. Now GMT catches him again, and a beauty shot this time from GMT. GMT is taking it to Cesaro.
Remember, there are no countouts in this contest.
Came outside the ring to confront GMT and a punch to the stomach. And now Cesaro throwing GMT back into the ring.
And this is going to return
the
to the ring.
Swiss Superman go back into the ring. He doesn't want this match to end yet. He wants to beat up GMT. GMT's got him though down the Fujiwara arm bar. Letting go of it, of course, because you cannot win this match by submissions. You can only win it by putting your opponent through a table. Well, not through the table, through a table. GMT now outside the ring. Not sure what he's looking to do. Maybe grab a table. Misconnection right now between the two. Okay, Cesaro with a huge right. GMT countering off. GMT with a huge right. Cesaro with a counter going for a big boot. Misses. GMT goes for a big boot. Misses. Cesaro hits the big boot this time. And now stomping GMT. GMT is climbing back on the steps though. Looking to go back in the ring maybe. Yes, and GMT goes back in the ring, same as Cesaro. Now they're both back in the ring. GMT with a mic check to Cesaro. Now GMT looking to grab the table, looking to input the first table into the matchup here. Now Cesaro driving knees to the stomach of GMT, and now one to the head. Rocking GMT, but GMT is not going down. GMT throws Cesaro, powers him into the corner. Cesaro falls to the canvas. GMT with a huge discus forearm. Now GMT with a face buster to the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Now GMT looking to throw Cesaro in the corner. Oh, Cesaro catches him into a huge power bomb. Oh, but GMT still fighting back off of that huge power bomb. Oh, Cesaro counters over the belly-to-belly overhead release suplex. Now Cesaro driving the bare knee into the skull of GMT in the face. He's got to have a broken nose after that. Cesaro going for a move. GMT counters into a face plant. Now GMT lifting up the Swiss Superman. Now he's looking to send him over the ropes to the outside.
Remind everybody, there are no countouts. These competitors can stay out here as long as they like.
GMT lifting up Cesaro and a mic check through the table. GMT just destroyed Cesaro with that mic check through the table. This wasn't much of a fight either. GMT took it to Cesaro tonight. Driving him through the table with that mic check. That was ugly.
Here is your winner, Groovy Man 10.
Damn, GMT is not fucking around tonight.
The table's broken. His body may be in even worse shape. What an extremely physical
just destroyed Cesaro through that table over there on the outside, as we see the broken pieces, the remains of it.